Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the second channel. Inside of today's video, gonna be carrying on with our Power League grind. So it took a few days off the grind, but after looking at social media again, it seems like people are raging a lot of Power League at the moment. So yeah, we're a long way behind, especially people at the top. Someone's already got masters now. He's a grinder. He plays literally 24/7. Unfortunately, we touched too much grass to get the first masters, but hopefully we can start getting higher in the leaderboard. So before we jump into things, as always, make sure you're using the credit code in the shop. Mine would be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let's open. All right, guys, jumping into the first game then. So we've got Kaboom Canyon, and they have first picks. So in terms of really solid options as first picks, of course, Penny's really good. Crow's a really good first option. I'm trying to think of any others at the top of my head. Yeah, we're definitely going to ban the Crow. Colette, pretty decent first ban as well. So if I were us, I'll be trying to lock down the Bell as quickly as possible. I love Bell on this map. Any other brawlers? Okay, they banned the Carl and the Bee, which is okay for us. I mean, Sprout, that is a very weird pick right there. Let's see. Yeah, so Crow is banned, so Max is definitely a good pick. So let's tell our teammate to go over Max. Max is really underrated in the EU. But within, I think it's East Asia, it's actually used a lot on this map, and it's a really solid option. So we're going to go with the Bell. Bell, a fantastic option on this map. We really love using Bell. And then we go with the nest egg. We use the speed as well, so if we're in the grass, we can be super sneaky. And then, yeah, Penny. Penny's really solid on this map, but I just get bored playing Penny time and time again. So, and sometimes, they've already got an Eve. If they go with a couple more brawlers that can outrange me, it's not really the best. So they go with the Amber. If they're really clever, they'd actually go Bonnie here. My teammate straight away went to Bonnie, so they know how to draft right here. That is exactly what you like to see. But as I said, if I was the enemy team, definitely be going Bonnie. Then okay, they know how to draft as well. They go with a Bonnie. So this is a bit of an awkward one. They've gone Amber. We kind of need something that can counter an Amber. I mean, probably a Brock might be pretty decent. Maybe an aggro brawler. Brock is decent because he can outrange an Amber and contest with Eve, and also break open our mid, which we need on this map. We need either a brawler that can open the mid or an aggro of some sort, which Bonnie would have been perfect for. So yeah, it's up to our teammate which star power to go. A lot of people actually choose the star power that they're using, what Maury's using right here, because you get a lot of percent. I think it's like 21%, I think, on the high safe with that star power, which is insane. And I'll be telling people from day one that star power is the better one. But yeah, people have only just started using it. Anyways, let's focus up right here. This is my first game of Power League in like 3 days here, so definitely going to be a little bit of a rusty one. So Amber already pushing forward. Yeah, we're kind of getting destroyed at the moment, so I'm just going to heal up. Just wait for myself to warm up as well. Okay, looks like the Eve is already trying to sneak in. We get a couple of taps in there, and Eve, no doubt, is close. Okay, yeah, the start is pretty hard. They've just ran into the bushes. Amber, not too sure whether Amber is sneaking. Okay, they've just popped the gadget right there. Unfortunately, gets the takedown onto me, but we should be able to take them down. And even though they've had all of the early control, they've not correlated that to any damage. So really nice start from us. So we can just take them pets down really easily as well. Bell is actually pretty good against Eve because I've got a pretty fast reload speed for a sniper, so Eve doesn't really counter me with those hatchlings. We're gonna put another gadget down as well, get a couple more shots onto that high safe, start ricocheting and annoying the opponents. And we're just going to run into this Bonnie right here, put a trap down in case we die, which we do, and we can keep that control. So our Brock is doing a fantastic job of just keeping distance against Amber, and we're playing this pretty much perfectly at the moment. So that trap, I think it was a trap, slow down the Eve right there. We should be able to finish the Eve off. Okay, no, we're just terrible, but a trap might be good at getting that kill onto Bonnie, but just because she jumped out, all of those effects just, yeah, were removed. Unfortunately, Max missed the speed, but we're doing decent. We've got a 20% lead near enough, so all things considered, going pretty well. Me and the Brock get a really fantastic pinch onto the Amber, and we can just start getting some chip damage onto this safe. So okay, I thought Eve was going to pop open there. Amber got super, uses it straight away, which is a bit of a weird one. You kind of want to use that to try and gain some control. But Bonnie uses gadget right here. Let's see if we can hit one of these guys to start the ricochet. Eve's still got a gadget to hand, so got to be a little bit careful there. Amber is one shot. We can take down the Amber. Eve is probably going to jump away here. No, we have managed to get the shot onto Eve. Okay, we missed a super, but that should be Bonnie dead with that Brock super. And Eve is about to die here, hopefully. So, yeah, this should be pretty much GG unless we really choke this one. We're just going to get some auto-aim shots onto them, and there's just no way they can mount a comeback. So, really good team play right there. Really happy with how everyone played. And I think the Brock pick was a perfect pick. I don't know how they're going to respond to that. I think if Bonnie gets in behind, it could be pretty dangerous, but I think literally the entire game is relying off that Bonnie, you know, making it really messy, or else we can just be pretty calm in the way we approach this game. So also as well, that Amber was just getting pinched so heavily, so I feel like probably his teammates need to help him establish more control. We just pop an early gadget here in case we do lose some control. Also we get some early taps onto the Bonnie right here. We're going to use our super, because of course getting it onto a target that had just a lot of HP is going to get us the most value. Amber getting taken down as well, and that is a really good start from our teammates. Again, just going to put down a trap randomly just to get some more control. I'm going to heal up a few seconds right here. I'm going to put a trap over here as well. So we've got kind of all bases covered with our traps so far. I'm going to use super onto the Amber. Amber's going to go over that trap. Unfortunately, just got no ammo, but Amber's literally one shot here. We should be able to take it down in a second, which we do. And nice, some more takedowns. The other thing with Belle, of course, I don't get the most damage, but we've got a Brock on our team who should be able to make up for the damage that we don't have. So 50% lead right now. Let's see if we can get a pinch on with our Max. Max really struggling in this corner, but we should be able to get this Eve down. These hatchlings are actually insanely painful, and I should have just left that Eve, to be honest. The Max should have just left the Eve as well. I don't know why our Max is just wasting so much time on this Eve, but it is what it is. We probably would have finished the game if the Max just ran out, because Eve just doesn't really deal enough damage. So Bonnie is about to jump on in here. That's why I didn't waste any ammo, because I could just auto-aim that Eve, Bonnie up close. See right here whether we can get the Eve down. Nice, Eve is down. And now we're in a fantastic position to try and finish off this game. And so we can mark this Amber again. Amber is dead again, and we're in a fantastic position to hopefully get this win right here. So we can just run straight into the Bonnie. We might be able to get this Eve down. Unfortunately, we're going to get taken down, but we've got a really good mark onto the Amber, and looking really good at the moment, like 60% up. Should be able to get this Amber down as well. Really good. That slow effect actually gets onto me when I'm respawning, which I really don't like. But we've got 20 seconds left here. I missed that mark, which is a bit painful, but with a pinch we should be able to take down this Eve. Really nice. And just up 10% here, so we really need to get this Amber down, which we do. And that should be GG. We should be able to get some more shots onto this safe here. Should be no way, unless we feed this Bonnie, should be no way these guys can make a comeback unless our Max is dumb. Let's see right here. I think the Bonnie is one shot away from super, but there's just no time for them to make a comeback. And that's going to be the first game. I really like that game. You could just see how as a Belle you can just completely dominate the game, but you know, my Brock just absolutely popped off, so I didn't really need to do that well. You can see how good of a pick Brock still is in this meta, especially on heist. But that's going to be the first game right there. Really solid game to showcase how good Belle can be. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, so jumping into this second and final game for today's video. They have final picks, so I banned the Ashe. Ashe can just be insane if used correctly. If you guys have been watching Bobby's streams or just any kind of pro player, they can play Ashe so well on Brawl, and I'm just scared of people's Ashes, so I'm just going to go ahead and ban it. So actually facing against Suffer, who is, I think from the UK, a really good player as well, so got to be careful about him. I'm not too sure who his teammates are or who my teammates are, but yeah, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. So pinhole punt. Our teammate first pick Spike, so that is a very rare occurrence. I hardly ever see that. So they go with a Carl. Yeah, this straight away is looking like an L, because our teammate doesn't even have 2 gears on our power 11. They go with a Rico and a Carl, which is a little bit of a weird one. Surge can definitely be a great counter to both of those if needs be, but we kind of need... No, that is not what we need. That definitely wasn't what I was cooking up. I mean, I can go the Max perhaps in the middle. Is there any other brawlers I can go in the middle that might be able to dominate early on? No, I'm thinking the Max. So, like, we need a mid. Max just good into everything. Pretty decent against both of these brawlers. I was hoping to go Surge or something. Okay, they're going to go Shelly. So, I think we're pretty screwed. But we'll go with it. Let's see if we can carry hard enough. Like, Fang just wasn't a play because they have last pick and there weren't enough counters for him to be played. And there weren't enough counters banned for him to be played, or rather like a Surge or something that's good against everything. Maybe even like an Ems or something that can counter a Carl's super. But yeah, they've definitely got the draft here. But let's see if we can make things work. So we've got to get into this grass nice and early. We went with a vision gear to try and scout out this Shelly as much as possible. But, you know, with my teammates just kind of dancing around, it's not looking entirely the best right now. So Rico's in a really powerful position. Carl is getting some good damage with damage gear activated. We really need to push out or else we're screwed from the get-go. So we're getting close to our super though, which might be okay. Our Spike is just being cornered, but there's nothing we can really do. Like, Fang is just terrible without super. He finally goes in and gets a nice double takedown. So that is exactly kind of what we were waiting for. We're waiting for a get out of jail free card right there, because like Fang was just leaving us in a 2v3 the entire time. So vision gear just doing wonders right here. We're going to use the speed gear onto the Fang and he should just be able to super up and score. No, okay, no, just don't do that, bro, even though it was an open goal. That's things you don't love to see in Power League, but it does get a nice takedown. And now it's a 3v1 scenario. He should just be able to slot this in. So to be fair, it's actually playing pretty decent. It's playing pretty decent. I just don't like playing with certain brawlers because, you know, you have to wait so long for them to get into the game. So it can be pretty painful. So now Shelly's probably close to super. Got to be really careful of that one. Rico in a powerful position. Shelly is okay. I'm dead. And yeah, we're just kind of leaving this Rico on the lane. Like, I don't know. Spike just... I don't know. I try not to rage on these videos, but Spike is just sitting in our spawn the entire time. So we can pop our super right here and get some good aggression. Shelly pops clay pigeons, so definitely want to run away from that because she can deal so much damage. Carl is probably close right here. At least we can scout him out. Shelly, we can use a vision gear to scout her as well. Spike just doing his thing as per usual, not really doing too much. We're just going to use the super on the Spike right here. Let's try and dodge as much as possible. Try and stay alive, but things are not looking the best right now. Shelly definitely is close to super or has super, which isn't great for us. Still got 2 more gadgets left though, so maybe we can make some good plays. Shelly's really weak here, so hopefully we can keep on with a Shelly. Nice, we get the Carl down in time. I did have to use one of my gadgets though to stay alive. But yeah, things are not looking good. Not looking good. I'm just going to continue to heal up. Shelly has super to hand now. She's still got clay pinches left, so okay, that was a bit of a bad pass for myself here, but we should be able to get a pinch onto Carl. Looks like Fang is going to go down, but I might be able to use speed here and dash onto the ball and score. So whoa, that was a really quick sequence right there. Kind of screwed it over with that pass to Fang. That was my bad, but I made up for it in the end. So yeah, a bit of a weird game. I don't know what's really happening. It's just me kind of just sitting back and using Max as like a vision brawler because I can't really go in because my lanes are just sitting back. So it's just pretty hard to really do anything at the moment. So again, I'm going to try with some quick aggression to get the Shelly out the bush. Our Fang can now go in here. Should be able to get the Rico down. Really well played from him. And yeah, we should be able to get the kill in time. Nice. Okay. Ooh, at the moment, it's literally 2v3. Is this me and Fang against the world at the moment? We're going to use our speed to get into the grass. I feel bad now. The Spike put a love heart. I mean, I'm just raging. Like, if I ever play with any of you guys and I'm just raging, you know, at the end of the day, I don't really mean any personal attacks. It's just how Power League is at the moment. Like, we all have bad games. You see, I have plenty of bad games as well. And, you know, just me saying that, I get completely destroyed by other calls. So now with 1 minute 40 left on the clock, we're kind of just again vibing, not really doing too much as in Max. We should be able to get our super now. Shelly's probably lurking in the grass somewhere. We can scout her out. The vision gear again. Looks like Spike's gonna use super, but Shelly has to be close. Like Shelly's popped clay pigeons and she has super right now, which is only gonna result in one thing. Somehow we're able to stay alive, but we've got our backs against the wall. I don't know how we're going to get out of the spawn trap. We definitely need to pass this down this right hand side to the Spike, and if the Spike can pass back to me here, it might be good. We're getting close to super. Okay, we're getting close to super. Maybe make a play. Oh no. I should have actually killed the Shelly before I went in there. I was kind of risking things, wanted to make a little bit of a flashy play. Didn't really work out. 1 dash left. And we've got to use that wisely. We want to use that to try and make a game-winning play. Cole uses Gadget right here, and we tried to evade most of that super, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Fang is able to get a clutch kill, though. That was insanely clutch. And with 30 seconds left, we might be able to get something from this. Oh, wow, that Rico super. That hurt. That Rico super definitely hurt. We're going to pass this over the left side. I want to get that ball away from Rico because he can just make things happen with these walls. Nice super from the Fang. He's going to be able to get the connection. Okay, Fang was a great pick against that Rico. But we have a Shelly super right here. Somehow we're able to save it. And I just have no idea how we're winning this game. Seriously, these guys have been all over us. I don't think we've even got into their half at the moment. But we're vibing. So, Cole's super. Hopefully Spike get a decent connection. He does somewhat stop that for now. We really need Fang to get super, or else we are screwed because they have a Shelly super to hand. I'm kind of hitting nothing at the moment. I'm just so scared of his Shelly super. Fang finally has super himself. But Shelly is going to use super in time, but we're going to manage to stay alive. No, I'm trying to kick it away, but it's stupidly glitched in the goal, and there's just no way we can survive this unless I get my super in time. Nope. Okay, I hate it when he does that sometimes. It actually makes me rage. There's no way to actually stop it happening. It just fumbles out your hands sometimes. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad. But yeah, we need to not lose this one. We need to not lose this one. We're literally one game away from Mythic 3. We want to get there. So, again, we need this mid-grass. This is something we're struggling with at the start every single time. So, let's just be a lot more aggressive. Carl tries to play right there. We absolutely read it like a book. And my Fang might be able to score right here. Let's see. He's kind of waiting at things out. If anything, just don't be overly aggressive, guys. We need this mid-grass control, else we're screwed. So Fang gets the kill onto Cole. We're going to use super right here. We bait out that Shelly super in time, so this is definitely the position we want to be in. Cole's going to use super himself right here. There's no point going into aggro though. Unfortunately, our Fang does go down. I was hoping to Spike use the super on the Shelly. Does get a nice kill onto the Cole though, but I need some help here. Spike. Hopefully he can stop. Pinch. Nice. We're able to get a little bit of damage onto the Shelly here. We're going to use super onto the Fang to give him that little bit of extra speed boost. And there should be no way that the Fang doesn't score here. So really nice right here. Cole just uses his super. Not too sure why. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. If I was the Cole, what a lot of people do on this map is just use gadgets straight away to get into that side bush. So he should probably look to try and switch things up. Shelly with clay pigeons. Got to be a little bit careful. Fang uses a great super, but then it bounces into the Shelly, so not really the best from him. And now with a Rico kind of pinching, it's looking a bit awkward. So just kind of chipping away, you know, not really doing too good right now. Shelly gets the super off, and there's just no way, unless I can get a max dash off, that we're going to be able to save this. Surely, wow, we're actually... Okay, I did not... we just super the wall afterwards. Ah, no. No, that is voice crack moment. That was just hilarious. Just adrenaline rushed through me, and I just panicked and used my super against the wall. I could have actually scored there. If that bites me, I'm going to scream. I'm actually going to scream, but it looks like we're able to get the Carl down. Rico's in a dangerous position though, so we're actually going to tank most of his healing. Unfortunately, he was one shot. He just stood still there for some reason. I don't know why. And now with 20 seconds left, we should surely be able to hold things down. I'm just going to use super into this Fang, and I'm just going to run at these guys. Let's see if we're able to make a play in time. And I just missed the open goal. Yeah, okay, things just really didn't go according to plan for me, but 6 seconds left. Hopefully we can defend this one in time, and we can. So fair play to the Fang. He actually played pretty decently, and Spike played pretty well in the end. To be honest, I think I did the least out of everyone. Yeah, I mean, 5 out of 10. I did literally nothing that entire game after me raging, but yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Fang 16-6. That is pretty strong. My job was just to hold the fort and make sure no one got by. But yeah, my teammates definitely did their thing in that game in the end. And that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.